Hello there, this is Melak, and welcome to episode 3 of my Pillars of Eternity 2. Oh, we've leveled up. Just, yay! Let's just level up straight away. Right. So I have, we can boost active skills and passive skill, one each. Let's have a little look. I haven't really come across anything alchemy yet, so I feel like putting points into that at this stage is kind of pointless. I feel like Arcana's a good shout. Come back and increase the power level of scrolls. I mean, I don't really do scrolls. So these are just abilities rather than combat abilities. Explosives is something specific that I'm just like, yeah, let's blow things up. There's so many things that I still don't actually have any idea how to do in this game, but it is early stages. So we play it safe and just go with alchemy for now anyway. Just to keep things kind of twos, because if one of them jumps forward like 3, 4, then I don't even know how useful that is. So let's not focus too much on any one yet. Passive skills though. Let's have a little look. Well, survival does sound good. We've not found the streets yet, so being wise amongst them seems less likely. Kind of like diplomacy might be a good idea. Talk my way out of problems, or not talk my way into problems is probably a bit more my thing. Metaphysics sounds cool. I'm gonna go with diplomacy. Let's try not to get myself killed by saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. We have a new ability, so we've already got. Well, no, the Conjure Familiar is the one that we kind of got. As part of our thing, our class. This one I've got from the Grimoire. The Grimoire. It's actually showing me all of the things that I've got in the Grimoire. The green border is the one that I've currently got. That's staff. I've got the Pew Pew minor missiles. Seems like the magic missile type equivalent. Fleet feet. Oh, I can't have the evocation. At a glance, you can't tell that that is something I can't have. Yeah, there's quite a few of these that I just can't have. Chill fog. Blindness and freeze damage over time to any in the area. That could be fun. Zappies. I mean, I think Zappies is a good idea. Short range zaps on the cards. The Sunless Grasp. Caster's hands become cold as to freeze what they touch. Ghost Blades. It's an area effect. Conjure some Ghost Blades. But then Shield. I think shield might be useful since I'm going to be bonking people on the noggin with the staff. Being able to also have a shield, potentially. I think shield is going to be a good idea. Yeah. And then it's saying at the bottom, at least, weapon... No, that's just tick. This is new me. Okay. Oh, it looks like my buddy has already leveled. Oh, no, he's not. He's still got it there. I could just let him auto. I assume there'll be an auto version. Although it doesn't look like it. I kind of feel like I just want him to auto. And I'll focus on myself. Because I don't really know what good choices are. Let's make him slightly stealthy, I guess, in case we want to sneak. I don't want him messing up my with his really bright beard. Like he's nodding there. It's kind of like, yep, I'm the one with the beard. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you can learn a bit of, I don't know, history or something. I don't know. So he's got a very different sort of skill tree. So he's got knockdown, fun times. He's also got passive abilities that he can buy. Additional weapon set. I'm not going to bother with that. Character becomes more fleet and nimble. Gain scaling effectiveness in unarmed attacks. Though not as effective as amongst unarmed strikes. Benefit from increased accuracy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically you've got the basic kind of monk training. Or... I feel like this one then leads to more things. Looks like... Aware inspiration for a short time. Let's just do that. Sure. So we had 50 and 55 hit points. Now it's 60 and 71 hit points. Oof. And we've got those empowers. It says 1 per encounter, but we've got 3 currently. Okay. I did do a little bit of reading. You'll be happy to know. I know who you are. You know who you are. But you were right to say you actually gonna look at any of the tutorials. Yeah. So I did flick through a few. It may or may not have, because basically I went through here and clicked like the basics and the combat, and I went through them all just to make sure that but whether that's then ticked them off when they pop up in the top corner, I don't know. Maybe. So where are we going anyway? It's a good question. Well, we went into the Sea Cove, but we didn't go to the Eastern Path. We also haven't gone up there yet. I want to go up there and see what's cooking.
Hmm? Yes?
Hey, of course.
So, what is cooking up this path? Whether or not going out at night is a good idea, I don't... Oh, there's another spoopy boy. Hey, Spirit!
Isn't there supposed to be a light?
I mean, it's nighttime, so look at them. Oh, you mean the spirit kind of follow the light and... Yeah.
There's nothing for miles.
I don't have any option to steal this spirit and have them tag along. That's a sad time. Okay, well, let's check up this east path then. Since we...
Surround me.
Okay, that's the toggling stealth button. Oh, hang on.
I shall make it so.
I shall make it so. Blood moss, yes. I now have blood moss. If only there was a button that could highlight the interactable things. That's what I liked about Baldur's Gate 3, is there was that button, and I think it was Alt. Oh, we're leaving the area. We're making progress, maybe. Okay. So we can either check the camp out. Oh no, we just... Oh, so we move around gradually. This is going to be like a bad person camp, isn't it? Because it looks rough. Oh no, it's not a camp at all. It's just a... We've collected some stuff. And then there's a fork in the road. In the distance, you see a simple wagon. The angle at which it rests on the road, one side jutting above the other, suggests that it has been damaged or disabled. Even from your vantage point, you can make out kith milling about it. Let's sneak closer to observe. He's got some stealth, the other guy. As you near the cart, you make out a group of Redseren pilgrims in rough spun linens and cottons. A single draft horse stamps at the ground impatiently as 2 of the pilgrims argue over the front right wheel, which seems hopelessly stuck in the mud. I mean, they're just pilgrims, so let's just approach openly. They're, you know, I assume they won't attack us. One of the pilgrims notices you. Her step backwards draws the attention of the others. A man in well-worn gambeson steps forward. The weight of deep concern hangs on his face. Did the dreams bring you here as well? The other pilgrim looks to you with a mix of apprehension and hope. Dreams? We are farmers, come from the Red Terrace to work the colony fields here. We're believers, all to the one, in light of Ethos. The other pilgrims nod fervently in agreement. A woman with a smiling baby lifts the infant's hand to wave. Hi, baby? We've been having dreams. 3 stars sailing through the sky, piercing the black of a storm cloud. Figured it must have been him, Ethos, calling to us. So we came here to the place we saw in our dreams. The pilgrims look around, matching their sleeping memory to the present. We saw the giant pass, with 3 stars on its brow, but... He sighs, and gestures to the wagon stuck in the mud. Sad to say, we could not follow him. Wheels stuck, as stuck gets. None of us are strong enough to lift that corner up above, up to get something under it. More than one of us tries, and we just get in each other's way. I see. I like how you could just try and rob them here. I mean, this dude should be able to handle it, surely. I mean, he's got 16 might. I've got 15 might. Would this be more of a well, I've not even selected anything yet, but this might be like an athletics thing. Well, we'll see. But I do like how you can threaten them with intimidate. Let's have a little look. A brief inspection reveals that the wagon is undamaged, but the wheel is stuck fast in the mud. We have some wood, the old man says. Oh, he's an old man, is he? Oh, we have some wood, the old man says, as he gestures to the back of the wagon. If we can get the wheel up, we can slide that neath it. Inside the wagon, you see several planks of wood. A small box of valuables sits to the side. One of the younger Dawn Stars looks at you, eyes wide. Reckon you can lift it? I don't know. I feel like we've might is a thing, a sleight of hand. I don't know. I think might is we've got a lot of might, but I don't really know. Problem is might is an attribute, and sleight of hand is a skill. So although we don't really have sleight of hand, so obviously that's that's also stealing the strongbox. So let's not do that. But let's say that these are 2 choices, you know, and I didn't really care what the result was as long as I succeeded. You know, I've got 16 might, right? Or 15 might, 16 might, whatever. So, but how would that then equate to one of the skills? Because I'm pretty sure that sleight of hand would be one of the skills. So that would be like 0, 1, or 2. Is 2 sleight of hand more or less likely to work in attempting to steal the strongbox versus 15 might in an attempt to lift the wagon? Do you know what I mean? It's 2 different scales. But anyway, we're going to try and lift the wagon. I'm not a horrible person. And I'm definitely going to get... Eddie, lift the wagon! Yay, he's strong. Edda squares themselves to the wagon's corner, squats deep, and rests the wheel up from the mud with a grunt. A young Dawnstar stands in shock for a moment, reacting just in time to thrust a thick board beneath the wheel. It takes the better part of an hour to lay down a safe path for the wagon to roll free from the mud. The labouring Dawnstars glisten with sweat, but laugh happily as they sing songs of praise for Earthus. Really? Well, that's great. Fabulous. Oh, it looks like you needed might 15 to get that then, or is that connected to... I'm guessing I could have managed it. Damn it, I could have been the hero of the hour. 2 hours pass. Smiling, their leader presses a small pouch of coins into your hand. We appreciate the help. Without you, who knows how long we would have been stranded out here. They begin to prepare their wagons as you take your leave. Huzzah! I gain 15 silver pfennings, and it's been put into the stash. The old man calls out to you as you go. They're Take care of yourself and your soul, traveler. Whether you came for Aethys or not, we know in our hearts that he has come for us. Okay. It's a interesting platitude, I suppose. Where the fuck am I going? And guys, I'm just trying to find... Ooh, there's some shiny shit over there. It's got an anchor. Ooh, there. Hey, I wanna grab whatever the fuck that is. Some supplies. Fresh fruits. Looks like the dangerous place there. Let's head to the port. Ports seem like a good place to maybe get the ship repaired. Get supplies, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a random dude who can see ghosts. A random dude who is on fire, who can see ghosts. Less on fire, that more consist of fire. So 2828 is the year. I'm sure it is. Well, let's head to the crossroads.
Better see what that crowd's about.
What if the giant comes this way?
Uh-oh.
Please, everyone stay calm.
The man at the centre of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gaggle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and a rather severe-looking woman standing just beside him.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
The Ormua woman folds her arms.
Yes, I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves? If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze sweeps across the crowd, it falls upon you, where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates.
Oh, for fuck's sake. At this alarmed cry, the whole of the crowd turns to regard you. A startled, expectant hush falls upon the gathering throng. I feel like... I like number 4. Where?
Everyone stay calm. I think it's clear our guest is nothing of the sort. 2 of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
The crowd quiets somewhat at that, though you still find yourself the target of a few glares.
That would make him lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
The woman regards you with bland curiosity. Look at her face. She's scarred to all hell, isn't she? Looks like she's been through a hell of a... But then again, I'm not one to talk. Look at me.
Quite.
Wow, number 2 is like insulting this entire community. I just need some repair, guys, and I'll be out of your way.
Per complanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes.
He's using that just to get out of this whole situation.
Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone.
Yep.
But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Geralde. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
So he's definitely someone to get on the good side of, but perhaps doesn't have as much power as he'd like to think he has, you know? Ooh, a random cage thing.
Marvelous carvings.
Oh, yes. This one is many centuries old. Blessed by Ngati herself.
Magnificent.
Probably not blessed by any such thing, nor any such age. Let's go to the estate. Now we mug you. Now your guards are, no, there's more guards. Oh, and servants, and I bet they're really strong as well. Bet they can't see ghosts. Ow!
As you like.
How dare you? How absolutely dare you, sir? Slamming a door in my face. It's a bit dusty in here, look. And the light shines through and the dust floats around. Yeah, I don't particularly want to steal anything.
Oh?
Anyway, I need to not try and steal things. Hi, buddy.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
Marge. I would have probably called it Mahe. But, He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
Quite the event, receiving one of the godlike in our little town.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps it will take the people's minds off recent events.
Are you... I don't know whether that's... I guess you don't get many godlike around here, I guess.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
And he spreads his hands in an apologetic gesture. Exactly which strange events?
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Marge claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Oh, strange. Oh. Couldn't possibly know of what you speak.
I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories.
Let's be open with this guy. Yeah, that wasn't just a giant. That was Aerthus himself. The governor mouths a voiceless of understanding and studies you for a moment.
You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars here in town. They have all manner of theories concerning the behemoth.
He rifles through a few papers.
Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
Yes, quid pro quo. I am familiar with the concept. I don't want to really reveal my hand too much, and also Caed Noir is kind of like a fucking pile of rubble at this point. So I'm guessing that's not gonna work. Number 4, I'm doing it. Yeah, I get it. Things are falling apart, and you need me to save you.
I would not put it just so, but let's move on. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them.
Okay.
There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand?
Yes.
In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here.
Okay.
You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
I mean, metaphysics and history. I've got some metaphysics. I know that luminous Adra is supposed to house more concentrated essence.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
How do you go about refining it?
How indeed? That, I'm afraid, will remain a trade secret.
Fair. Worth a shot.
We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture up until very recently.
Let me guess. Bandits or pirates or monsters or something, and you need me to clear it out.
We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that?
Well, just that, I suppose.
We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk.
It's a scouting operation. Okay.
Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work.
Holy shit.
We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
That's pretty generous, actually. Huh. Yeah, I mean... Why am I mentioning Kith? Well, that's just generally people in general, isn't it? The civilized races. Yeah. Fine. If it gets me off this island.
Glad. Then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship.
Will you
will
now?
find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here. One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
I'm sure they would. Okay.
Certainly.
So that's,
Yes.
well, that's that. We're going to have a little look at a dig site. I'm going to have a little look around town first, though, but, yeah, okay. We've got a goal. Oh, and it is raining. It's a nice enough little house, actually. I mean, I say little. It's kind of, it looks weirdly little based on how big we are. I'm gonna have a little look what's in this barrel. I'm gonna send my lackey to ooh, 4 bits of water. I mean, that's always good. Well, it's kind of... What's this? Ah! Precious stones. Well, I think it's like semi-precious or something. I don't know. Okay, well, yeah. We shall see what... Oh, it's gotten sunny. The rain has stopped. Oh, I like the fact that there were drips. There was a moment there where the drips were coming off the awning or whatever you want to call that top bit. Oh, that was kind of a cool touch. I liked that. Anyway, so that'll be it for this episode. Off to explore the town next episode. Maybe check out that dig site. We'll see how it goes. But until then, cheerio.